back here. Got it. Share screen. Y'all heard it?
Nope.
Y'all didn't hear it?
Nope.
Oh man,
It did say you went live.
Yeah. So we are on live right now.
Let me see here. We gotta get our intro in, y'all. Sure sound. That's what we doing. Sure. We gotta share it all. We share like Shay say, sharing is caring. Tell me if y'all heard us now with our intro.
Yeah.
All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. All I want to do is just talk to you. I don't mean to be sweating you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Just Talking to You. I'm your man, Big Smooth, aka the People's Champ. I ain't here alone, man. I don't do this alone, man. I do it with the crew. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
Hey, man, we're gonna swing it on over to my girl, Shay Boogie Woogie. Shay Boogie, introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody, it's your girl Shay, and I'm happy that the Bucks lost.
Damn, she's happy that the Bucks lost, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, you sound like you're a hater, man. But hey,
I'm a hater.
We're gonna
I don't like
a little bit on there.
I'm a hater.
You don't like Tom Brady
at all, and it don't even have nothing to do with the Bucks. He was with the Patriots, and I hate the Patriots, so it just carried over. So hallelujah.
Oh, okay. I get okay.
All right. Can't be mad about that.
It's real personal.
Hey, can't be mad about that, man. Hey, man, we got my man. Words of wisdom. Words, introduce yourself, brother.
What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. I know I've been MIA. I've been just under a heavy coat of work for the past few months. My message for y'all today is about trust. And I'm going to lead it like this. When a person loans you their money and you don't do it, they actually loans you their trust. So, and once you break that and don't do what you're supposed to do with it, don't get mad that you can't come back and get nothing else.
Oh my God. Hey, man. I love, Ren, words. I love that, brother. You know what? Hey, man, that's so true, man. And you know what else they say about trust, man? And this is one of the things that everybody got to realize, man. Trust takes years to earn, seconds to destroy, and a lifetime to repair.
Right.
That's what it is about trust. Years to earn, seconds to destroy, and a lifetime to repair, man. One of the things that everybody got to realize, man. That's it, man. Hey, that's trust in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
And I just use money as the analogy, but that's the biggest way you can break somebody's trust, whether it's your mate, business partner, anything like that.
Man, boy, you preaching the gospel already. You was preaching the gospel, man.
Very true.
How was y'all day today, man?
It was great. It was actually pretty good. I did a few things around the house. I watched this great show on Prime. They got some good shows coming out this year. I'm so excited. It was I Know What You Did Last Summer, and it was based off the book by Lois Duncan. So it's not the movie. It's a series based off a book. And it has all kinds of twists and turns, and even from the first episode, you're like, what? So yeah, so I'm on the last episode, and it's all kind of tying in together.
So it got a lot of plot twists on it and everything.
It has a whole heap load of plot twists.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. So it was worth the watch.
Nice.
But I will say this: I wouldn't watch it with like the kiddies because it's a little bit of sexual content in there. Just a heads up.
Okay.
It's a lot of millennial sexual content. Let me say that.
Oh man, that type of sexual content.
Mm-hmm. It's all kinds of ham, but it doesn't, and it kind of wasn't necessary. It didn't add to the story or take away from the story anyway. But you know, I sometimes you can ruin it with that kind of content, but it was still worth watching.
Oh my God! Wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I was at the barber shop. They were my barber. She was telling me about certain movies to watch and everything. She put me up on my movies and stuff, and she told me about this movie called Sin City. I need to jump on Sin City, man. I never seen it. I heard it was. She said it's phenomenal.
Isn't that like a few years old?
Yeah, they got a 1 and a 2. I heard now.
Okay. Oh, they got a 2. Okay, I done seen 1.
They got a Sin City 2.
Yeah, I seen one. And I fought looking at it. This was probably about 3 years ago. I fought looking at it, but it kept on popping up on my screen. And I just said, you know what? I'm finna turn this on. And it was lit.
Okay. I'm gonna pull that on up. Let me see. I don't remember that too well.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And I don't watch a lot of TV. So if a movie get my attention, it's on one.
Would you say, it's a good one, huh? If you got your attention on.
All right. Things I'm trying to get out of life ain't on TV. So I don't watch a lot.
Hey man, them facts, man. Big time facts, brother.
Good cast. Facts.
Good cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I couldn't tell. I don't want to lie to you, so I couldn't tell you who plays in it right off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
I know Bruce Willis was in it.
Bruce Willis, Clive Owen, Brittany Murphy, Jessica Alba, Mickey Rourke, Rosario Dawson, Jamie King, Benicio del Toro, Elijah Wood, Powers Booth, Michael Clark Duncan.
Yes.
Right.
So Sin City 1 came out in 2005.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sin City 2 came out in 2014.
Oh yeah, we finna check on the crew. Hey, hold on 1 second.
Look at him.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, when did Sin City 2 come out?
It came out 2014.
2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man. 2014. That's what's up. Man, I gotta see that. Have y'all seen the movie Shoot 'Em Up?
No.
Y'all need to check that movie out. I saw that movie at the barbershop too, man. And you talking about a movie that was just good. Oh man, it was good.
Okay.
Hey, it's called Shoot 'Em Up. And it was Clive
Owen.
Yep. And Clive was the one that was in it, man, and everything. And oh man, he killed people. He was an assassin. And the purpose of the movie is it was a senator who was dying of cancer, and he had bone marrow. Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, he had bone marrow and everything. And and he had the bone marrow, and bone marrow was he got all these prostitutes pregnant. That's the crazy thing. He got all these prostitutes pregnant, and they was having a baby, and he was killing the baby. He was killing the wives and the babies and stuff. He was killing the wives and stuff, and they was
he was harvesting the bone marrow from the babies.
Yes. To make a long story short, the last one that they caught, they was trying to kill her and take the baby and everything. And the thing about that is Clive Owen was sitting on the bus stop, and they caught her slipping and stuff. And he saw the assassin group that was hired to kill her went into she ran to an abandoned warehouse. And Clive Owen, she ran right past him crying and screaming. Clive Owen was just sitting on the bus stop eating his carrot. Next thing you know, he say go in and help her and everything, and boom. Everything else is history then after that.
Sounds
a good movie.
Okay. I have to put it on my watch list. Where can you watch it?
It is on. You can just go to any
it says
program.
Apple TV or Fire or Prime.
Over here.
Or Voodoo.
No, get over. Get your butt over.
Hey, my man, Chris Story into the grid. Chris Story, introduce yourself, brother.
Put it on the watch list.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, brothers? How y'all doing? And hey, sister, how you doing, Shay?
I'm good, Chris. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Cool.
Alexa talking.
You can check the Alexa app for more information.
Why I don't know she's talking. How y'all doing, man? How y'all feeling? It's your man, Chris Story.
How you, Chris? Happy New Year, man. I ain't seen you since last year.
I know, right?
I love it.
I know, right? No, man. And I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Oh, okay.
How y'all feeling?
Blessed, man. No regrets this way.
People just
what about you?
Prayers out for my family, man.
Oh, it's already done, bro. Once I got word, it's already done.
You definitely in our prayers, brother.
Yeah.
How y'all been doing, though, man? How y'all?
Man, we miss you, man. Hey, everybody miss you, man. The brothers from No Bars, No Glory, they've been looking for you. Coach been looking for you. West 10.
Yeah, I've been off the grid, man, especially this recently, but you know.
Yeah.
Man. It's like I told Brian earlier today. I told him, thank you for reaching out like you do, because I'm drowning right now. And I'm drowning from work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just to throw me that lifeline and get my mind off of it, you don't know what you was doing when you did it, but it was a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, man. Hey, man, I'm so glad about it, man, because, hey, man, when I do this thing this year, man, it's going to be powerful, man. And I talked to Chris about it. I talked to you about it, 2 words. I'm going to do something in honor of my father. It's going to be the David Dorn Reach One, Teach One. It's going to be the David Dorn Reach One, Teach One Brotherhood picnic. And I was debating whether I want to do it July the 16th, or the initial date I had set for it is July 16th. But then I thought about doing it the Saturday before Father's Day. I think I will have a bigger impact the Saturday before Father's Day. So I am still up in the air about which route I want to go with this and everything, man. So I may need y'all to give suggestion on which route we should go with this Reach One, Teach One event, man, because I know it's gonna be a very good event, man. Got good brothers coming in, and the object of it, man, is to reach out to these young brothers out here, man. Just reach out to them, man.
That's it.
That's the main thing, man. So it's gonna be more to come with the Reach One, Teach One, man, but we're gonna have us a good time, man. I'm trying to get my thing set, man, so we can start calling people, man, and being the devil, man. You know how I do it, man.
Right.
I love messing with people.
The devil.
Don't call me no devil shaped boogie.
You just said it, sir.
You didn't. He said, you just said, I like being the devil.
You sure did.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna say the devil himself, man.
You mean the devil's advocate?
Oh yeah, like Petey Weestro, the devil's son-in-law. Hey man.
Oh man.
I was just watching that movie not too long ago.
You watching Petey Weestro?
Petey Weestro, the devil's son-in-law. I was just watching it.
Yes, sir.
I was watching it too late. I need to turn it back on.
Oh man, we got. Hey, that's a good one too, man. Petey Weestro. Oh, yeah. I love getting off into them old joints, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yes, indeed.
So what's up with
what we call The Legend of Nigger Charlie?
The Legend of what?
The Legend of Nigger Charlie.
What is that?
What is that?
It is good. It's so good. It's got Jim Brown as Charlie, but I think you can't find it under that name no more. I think they had to change the name, so I think it's like The Legend of Black Charlie, The Legend of Slave Charlie, something of that nature. But originally, the name of the movie was The Legend of Nigger Charlie.
Damn.
So he was like a slave that got free, kind of Django-ish, but it was made back in the 70s, of course. Jim Brown is starring in it. And then I think he goes, so he just knocking people off. So they scared of him. You know, the white establishment is scared of him. They refer to him as Nigger Charlie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. I like seeing those type of movies.
It's a good movie, legit good movie. Like Trouble Man. Like Trouble Man, you watch like, okay, I'm a peep out. Trouble Man is a good ass movie.
It came up under Legend of Nigger Charlie on Google.
So so it did have it under that name still. I've seen it later under Black Charlie, I think. But The Legend of Nigger Charlie, that movie is good.
Wow. Okay. It's on Pluto TV.
It's on Pluto? Oh, I'll watch that when I go home.
Makes sense.
If you can find the time that it's on, I don't know if you could like search a movie and find it on Pluto or whatever. It's just like if it's playing.
It might be on YouTube movies too.
Okay.
It might be on what?
YouTube movies too.
Yeah.
Right. You might be able to catch it on Tubi, where you can play it when you want to.
Yep. There's a
Tubi.
He said Tubi. I wasn't gonna correct them.
They gotta pay us to talk about their channels. Nah.
No, they got a there's a station on YouTube called, or somebody's channel called Real Black, but it's spelled REEL Black.
Okay.
They put a lot of movies on there, like just put out the whole movie on there, and good Black people documentaries too.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go favorite them, subscribe so I can see what they got.
That might be the only place you're gonna watch Goodbye Uncle Tom.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a must watch too.
Okay. All right, put me on all these movies. It'll get you what?
That movie ought to be shown in college classes.
You know?
For real?
It's a whole bunch of stuff that should go on in college classes.
Yeah, that movie got layers and layers and layers on it. Goodbye Uncle Tom. Layers of that movie.
It's called Goodbye, okay.
It'll be hard to watch. Don't get it twisted. It's
okay. It's just one of them that's gonna trigger me. I'm kind of like moving away from things that trigger me.
But watching like the see-through, like UK, it's how they see you, but how even though they see you a certain way, that's the best way of putting it. Because it's basically Europeans coming to America, seeing how slaves are treated. So to them, the Americans here are barbarians like. So they see them as barbarians. But they're still Europeans. So even though they may see them as archaic, human beings as far as compared to them, the Black folks are still seen with a certain point. The way they convey that is really cold.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay.
They don't show light on the slave trade whatsoever. It's like to them, it's archaic, but they're still Europeans. These are their cousins pretty much. And they don't see you in the same light necessarily as equal, but they just don't feel you should be. It's written as if it's a documentary made during slavery. Also came out in the 70s.
Okay.
It ends with like a Black Panther sitting under a tree, like reading a book. Real good movie.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I like that, man.
Yeah.
I like that, Chris. Hey, you bring something new to the table, brother.
Black History Month. I'm looking at Shay's board, bro.
That's it, man. Black history, man.
We can't be just kept to 1 month, as they say.
There's no way possible.
Hey, man. Hey, our story goes a long way. You can't bottle our story up in 1 month, man. I'm just sorry to tell you that, man. Oh my God, man. I put out there in the group, man. We're gonna jump off into some of these topics. But first, thank you. I'm talking to my partner in crime here, the lovely Mrs. Vanessa Town. Hey, everybody knows who it is, girl. Affiliated with the People's Champ. So you got good stock. Okay, here we go. We got some cracking now, y'all. We got some cracking now, man. We finna go and get on it right now, real quick. I'm finna start off with my. I gotta mess with Dre Day. I know she on her date, but we finna mess with her. We finna tell her don't get pregnant. We finna give her some good advice, good sound advice.
So we finna be the third wheel.
Hello.
Dre Day, how you doing? You hear me?
She hung up on you.
Dre Day, you hear us? Dre, you hear us? You hear me? I think she hung up on.
Well,
I'm gonna miss some bastards.
Can't interrupt her sweat time. Let her get her sweat time out.
She is dealing with something in gray sweatpants right now.
Hey, she took an Uber down to Pound Town, and you trying to interrupt her drive.
She took an Uber to Pound Town.
oh man,
that came out before I thought about it.
Oh, it so did. You said that.
Hi, you have reached 214.
She ain't messing with us. Hold on, let's see if we can reach Nene. Got hurt?
Yep.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh,
she probably at work.
She always work. I guess if you don't work, you don't eat.
That's it.
Oh, okay. One more.
I just made one of them TikTok mukbang things.
Did you?
Yeah, I did the egg boil because I don't mess with seafood.
Hi, yes, you're unable to get to the farm.
So I'm
everybody. I got one more person.
So what? How did I'm gonna have to watch that? How did you?
We messing with people. I'm just talking to you.
Okay.
Just season it up with how I would season. You know, some sauteed vegetables and whatnot. Add some sausage in there with the eggs and let it bake with some potato, just like you would kind of like a seafood boil.
Sounds good.
It was. It's like it cleared up all my nose.
The
cayenne pepper. You know how like it come out a little too much, like the I was like, well, it is what it is. So I got the cayenne in there with some African Burberry seasoning.
Oh,
is that spicy?
So good.
Man, you don't need to be talking about that right now, Chris. I'm hungry.
Please leave your message for.
It's good, man. I could show it to you. I don't want to spill it down on a thing, man.
Man, even my dog looked up at the phone when you start talking.
Hey, I guess they know what's coming, man.
Man,
Hey,
they watching you live, bro.
I know. I'm getting there. I'm gonna get them. If I don't get them in the wash, I'm gonna get them in the rinse. I promise you that. If I don't get them in, oh my man, that's who I've been waiting on. My brother, my boy.
What's going on, VP?
West 10, what's up, man? West 10, we got the crew from Just Talking to You. West 10 and fell into the gig on Just Talking to You, man. What's up with you, West?
My
man, chilling, man. Mr. West 10, I'm talking to you again. You heard me. What's going on with you?
Hey, what it is, West 10? Give us the whole saying. Give us your slogan, brother.
Man, from the 10 to the Lou, y'all already know what it do, baby.
Yes, sir. What's up, West 10?
What's going on? Where's the wisdom?
Man, that's it, man. Ain't nothing but real life going on this block.
Hey, and I look who else in here. We get besides Shay Boogie, and we got your boy. We got your boy in here, man.
Who that?
Chris Dorian.
Oh, Chris Dorian, what it do, man?
What's up, West 10? What's happening with you?
All right, man. I had to call and check on my mama, man. He told me he was on the show, man. Make sure she was at the house solo, man.
Hey, Wiz, what you say, Wiz? You gotta go check on your mama.
Chris Dorian on live, everybody. Mama say for time being.
Oh man, Chris Dorian. Hey man, Chris Dorian say
new slogan, West 10. I'm gonna steal that.
What's that? What's the slogan you gonna steal from West 10?
Chris Dorian online that your mom say for a short amount of time. That's all it is.
You getting this fool started, man.
See your head talk to you though, Chris Dorian. I've been wondering how you been doing last couple weeks, man.
Man, I've been good, man. Like y'all was calling, and then I didn't know where the Tennessee number was coming from, and I was dealing with a personal situation in our house. So I was like, oh man, I got to answer this phone call. And then I was like, oh man, I was looking for it. So I'm sorry. I was like, I hung up on like the group call because I was expecting another Tennessee. My family live in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Nashville or Memphis, Chris?
Nashville.
That's what West 10 at. Nashville.
Yeah, I seen this. His area code came up. I thought it was one of my cousins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Ville, man. Every time you down here, look me up, Chris Dorian.
I seen that 615. I was like, oh man, let me hurry up and answer this phone. And then,
hey man, they probably turned up Tennessee, Nashville right about now after yesterday,
man. I ain't heard a tightened up slogan today.
Hey, man, everybody at home, man, still trying to recover, man. Hey,
my cousin who live there is Cowboy fans.
Oh man, they even feeling it too, man.
Man, you missed the show last week,
soon.
Man. We called a couple of Cowboy fans that was on suicide watch, man.
Oh, we did.
We ran right here. I know.
We checked on him too.
Red was on with us and everything. So hey, that is what it is, man.
What it do, Shay Boogie?
Hey, West 10.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, okay, I'm all right, man. I'm seeing so many faces from the other show, man. I'm getting a little confused. I ain't even say what's up to you when I got on here.
That's okay. I can wait for it.
Hey, don't worry about it. We're gonna get all Packers fans. It's coming up this week, though, boy.
Yeah, we squeezing the cheese, baby.
Hey, we gonna squeeze the cheese this week. So, hey, if you know some
my job gonna be upset.
Ooh, I know that same person
you know that same person. They gonna be upset.
And I'm gonna call her on Tuesday night. I am gonna call her on Tuesday night. Hey man, hey, let's jump off into it, man. Hey, I'm in this Facebook group, man, about fathers and stuff, and black men's Facebook group, man. And this brother put something out there, man, that was kind of alarming, man. It kind of threw us for a curveball, man. He said after taking care of his daughter, man, after 13 years, he just took a DNA test, just did it, and come to find out he was not the father of this young lady, man. After 13 years of providing and taking care of that child, man. So my question to everybody else: if that situation happened to you, what would you do in that situation, man? 13 years.
Was he on child support just 13 years?
Was he on child support? Yes, he was.
He was on child support for this 13 years, and he was being told that this child was his and he took on this responsibility. The mother of that child should have to pay him restitution on the years that he has paid child support on this child and personal distress, because now this man has to go with the thought process of this child no longer being his, the separation or possible separation of a relationship between child and father, what effects it's going to have for him. They talking about how is this going to affect the child. You don't know how that affects if you're being a dad and then you kind of lose a child. You think this child is yours all this time and you don't have that. That is scarring. She should have to pay that. She should be sued for that. And there's no telling on whether or not what's going to happen with the girl and finding her biological father. But he shouldn't have to be financially responsible outside of what he wants to do at this point.
I got a question. Yeah. Why does he have to stop being a father to this child?
Exactly.
Okay.
I said the feeling of it, that's ripped from you almost. You're going to want to still have that relationship.
Not necessarily.
True.
Well, I don't agree with that.
Financial court obligation should not be on him.
Right.
What you think, Wes? Tell me what you think, dog.
I agree with the first part. You know, she should pay restitution, all that shit, man, because she lied on her little vagina and shit. Look, my thing is, she know, goddamn it, if it was a possibility somebody else was the damn daddy. And in those moments, we know women gonna go with the best fatherly candidate in those situations and just run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But so for that reason, I agree with you, Chris Story, on her paying restitution and all that shit. But I feel like the love cousin grew with this child, it shouldn't affect it. Now he might not be with the woman again, but I feel like the relationship that they've grown as together as father. I mean, he probably gonna look at her and say, "You gonna always be mine," because she probably the only daddy he know. You know what I mean? He probably the only daddy she know and shit. So it's like they probably there for each other. She probably the only daughter he knows. So here,
I agree.
I mean,
and she tainted that.
I don't think that's gonna be fucked up, but I think the fact
don't think she tainted that
she lied, she should be punished for sure.
Hey, before we jump any further, my man, Mr. Anonymous, nobody fell into the gig. Anonymous, what's up with you, brother? Introduce yourself.
What's going on? Just talking to your crew. Thought I'd jump in for a hot second, see what's going on, what you good people is over here chopping it up about.
Hey man, we just talked about a topic, man. Brother, you got a brother, man, that just put it out there, man, that said it's one of these men's groups that I'm on Facebook, man. He just said that he been taking care of his daughter, who he thought was his daughter, for 13 years, man. And got the DNA. He just said, "I'm lost, man. I'm empty. I've taken care of this child for 13 years. Now to get a DNA test and it says she's not mine. What the fuck am I supposed to do, fellas? I never felt so fucked up in my life, man."
He tainted that relationship.
Man, what was my message at the beginning about trust? Once the trust is broken.
Oh man. And like you said, once the trust is broken, man, it's gonna be hard to get it back. And like we were saying, trust takes years to destroy. Trust takes years to earn, seconds to destroy, and a lifetime to repair.
Right.
And that's what.
Let me say this with the trust thing. The kid should not have to pay for what the mother did. That is not on the child.
I agree.
He is going to have to. I know there's going to be a period where he has to make that adjustment. That's natural. But what my hope is for him is that he can find it within himself to continue to be a father to the child, boy or girl, and not allow the anger, the doubt, the mistrust he feels toward the mother to taint that relationship. Now, my next thing is that hopefully the mother isn't immature and irresponsible and doesn't block him from seeing this kid, because ultimately, again, this may be the only father that that the baby knows, whatever. And who's to say that the real daddy may even want to be involved in the first place? So all that plays a factor in this, but hopefully I hope he steps up and continue to do what is necessary, and whatever financial needs the child has, I hope he protects himself and he purchased the items versus giving it to the baby mama or whatever goes on. But I really hope that he protects himself and just continues the relationship with the kid.
Let me
chime in on. Let me chime in.
Go say it, Anonymous.
So you said you hope that he steps up. And I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but I'm really getting irritated with that statement because it seems to only apply to men.
No, it doesn't. I'm just using in this case. I'm sorry.
Okay. It just seems like that's the reoccurring theme that men need to step up and be this and this when a lot of the decisions are taken away from us.
Right.
Like in this case where this man's been supporting a child that's not his. Now,
she should have stepped up.
Devil's advocate, if you have any doubt, absolutely get a DNA test. Mm-hmm. They even advise you to do it, at least in the state of Missouri. It's advised.
I did say that the mother was wrong in this case. I'm not claiming her of anything, and I just want her to, allow the relationship, since she said it was his in the first place. Hopefully she doesn't interfere, because yes, she was wrong, perfectly wrong. But then by step up, I mean that he continues the relationship, because in some type of capacity, even if he's not there all the time or chooses to have a limited relationship, the hope is that he's there for the kid, just because this may be the only father figure that this kid has. So just a little clarification.
I agree with that, because like I said, we have too many broken homes now in the Black community. I would say to the point of being there, they've already established a bond.
Right.
So if the laws work against you, the laws can also work for you if it's a case where she's trying to play keep away. Okay. Yep. He can use the laws to work in his favor and get his said time of visitation or whatever he would like with that child. But that's sad, man, because that's not yours. There's a stat for that, man. And unfortunately, the way the laws are written, if you don't get it in the beginning, and you're legally obligated for that child, which is asinine. But those are the laws, and that's why I urge people, not just men, read up on the laws, know exactly what you're getting into, and know exactly what you're dealing with.
Yeah, man, that's right.
Another thing that she opened up too. It's another thing that she opened up. When I'm talking about restitution and she could be sued for emotional distress. Kids are horrible. Kids are horrible people unless you teach them empathy. Like naturally, kids don't have that. They learn to be empathetic. So in the situation, she just opened the window for. He's been raising for this girl for 13 years. Now it's his. This kid now finds out this isn't her biological dad. She's in 13-year-old range where teenagers are jerks. Mm-hmm. She's going to disagree with something he says, and the next sentence that comes out this young lady mouth is, "You ain't not my daddy. Not my daddy."
Them are probably one of the most hurtful set of words, especially if he's been kind for her and providing for her, and she comes out of her mouth and says that's probably more hurtful than the results of the DNA test.
That's a conversation that's why you got to have with her.
Hey, Dino, with all this mental health that's going on right now, and people being mentally unstable, she also needs to catch a fraud charge, and men got to start turning and walking away to protect their self.
Hey, Anonymous. I want to ask you this though, and then I'm gonna let you take over West. But Anonymous, do you feel that this situation that this brother is going through? Do you feel that? And I probably know the answer already, man. But I'm gonna rephrase it because I know the answer. But he's not the only brother that's going through this. Won't you agree? Don't you think a lot of brothers are finding out after years of taking care of kids that this child is not theirs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is not a one-off situation.
Told the same thing. Be a man, step up and still do it. No, be a man and walk away. The man walks away.
And that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting with that words. How everybody say step up to the plate, even though that's not your child. Step up to the plate. Do the right thing. Be a man.
I already did the right thing, and I got fucked by doing it.
I got burnt by doing it.
And that's where the double standard lies, is what I
said.
No,
you go deal with your problem. There's no way I'm putting a Benz in your driveway that I'll never drive.
Man,
no
Wes,
no way I'm doing it.
Man, ain't no way at all. Wes, what you finna say, Wes?
Hey man, it's a lot of real shit being said here, lady. This is just talking to you.
Just talk. Hey, we say what's on our mind here, baby.
Hey man, let's address some things, man.
Go ahead,
just like motherfucker said, man. Lately we've been hearing about women doing a lot of little fun ass shit from the little situation with Stephen A. and them, from Drake's situation to this situation. But anyway,
Jalen Rose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, man, women do a lot of cadaver shit, but you don't see it like. Just it was the other way around with a nigga fucked up a marriage on Sports Center. Oh, that shit would have been all on Sports Center. I'm talking about dude career would have been fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But we always got to step up. But women don't step up, man. Like in this situation we talking about today. If she would have stepped up at the motherfucking beginning, this shit wouldn't even be going on 13 years later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So women got to step up too.
Right.
She knew somebody else. She knew it could have been somebody else. She knew it could have been somebody else's. He probably didn't know because y'all, you know what y'all say. Y'all better than us at that. She probably fooled him, goddamn.
They're not better than us. It's just our pride don't let us know to think our women to do wrong.
Well, here's the one word.
She cheated, but she probably did.
Here's the one word that's being alluded: accountability. And accountability only seems to apply to one side of the ledger.
Exactly. That's what I
have a series on my YouTube channel called Gender Wars. And some of these topics we've alluded to. It appears that it's not the same laws or accountability or rules apply to both sides of the ledger. If women were held accountable for the same things men are, they wouldn't do it, right?
Right.
But the laws allow for it to happen. I'm not bashing on women. I'm not exonerating men. I'm just stating facts. It's facts over feelings.
This is where we live. This is where we live.
Facts over feelings. So this really inspired me in. So that's why I advise men in particular, protect yourself.
Exactly.
The laws aren't here to protect you.
Can I add lib on what you're talking about? It's bigger than that. It's like one of my elders told me. If you can't see yourself having a baby with this girl, don't later. Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good in theory, but let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. That's the last thing you're thinking about in that moment. It's always hindsight. It's always 2020.
That's true.
But it usually takes a mistake for you to see things clearly.
Most definitely.
Let me tell you, let me say this too, man. Have y'all ever met a guy that's a good guy? You know what I'm saying? The woman fell in love with him and everything. He a good guy. But he cheated on her one time. Now this nigga ain't shit. This nigga did. I mean, really? I mean, I know some good guys. But ain't nobody perfect. I know a lot of good guys that might have that problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's still good guys. I mean, some drew you to them, some kept you with them for 7, 8, 9 years. I mean, damn.
Hey man, it's a lot of my father was an amazing guy, man. But my father was he loved women. I'm gonna put it like that. My father loved women, but hey, that doesn't take away from him being a great guy, good father, and everything. It don't take away from that. He just loved women. Period. And it is what it is, man.
I'm saying, like, if a guy cheat, I mean, his whole character. I mean, his whole shit.
Man,
real quick before y'all go off too far on the subject, because I'm going to talk about Mr. Anonymous. Nobody said about accountability. It's the same situation where this woman, I'm pretty sure you already spoke about it, with Drake and putting the hot sauce inside.
Exactly.
And she wants to sue him. No, you want to sue somebody for stopping. That's like suing somebody for putting an alarm system on their house that has a knife to chop off your fingers if you break in their window. Now, you sue them for losing your fingers. If you had not broken the house, you wouldn't have lost your fingers.
Right. You know why she's doing it? Because she knows that sounds like a person who know the laws was made for them.
She sperm raped this man. Like she should be in jail for whatever the time for raping.
But she still got a chance to win because of our law, because of the law.
Because he's a big name. That's why she could win, because he's a big name. He's not gonna win. And like Words and Anonymous said, man, the laws aren't meant for us, man. But Shay Boogie, I'm gonna let you read them comments, and then you jump in, throw your 2 cents in. Say Boogie.
I sure will. Okay, so the comments are that man from Angie. Angelic. I'm sorry, Angie. Okay, so she said that man needs to follow his heart. If he feels he should continue to play the father role, he should. But if he feels like it's too much, he should walk away. It's all going to come down to his mental health and if he feels like he can handle the situation. If I was him, I may bounce. I've had 2 teenage girls, and good Lord. And she put Lord.
Good Lord. Shay Boogie, so what you think?
Lord, LA.
Okay, so something kind of rubbed me a little bit wrong as a woman. I get exactly where all y'all coming from. I agree with everything you have said, but the problem I have with y'all saying women should step up, and hear me out before y'all jump on me, is that women have been stepping up for years. That's why we have so many single mother homes. A lot have men, wait a minute, a lot of men in the past have chosen to walk away, even when it's their child. And who was left? The mother. Good, bad, or ugly, the mother was there to raise the children. So it kind of rubs me wrong when you say the woman needs to step up. Now, in saying that, yes, she should step up and say, hey, there's a possibility you are not the father. Let's roll up in here and take the DNA test. But as y'all said, if you have any doubts, and I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to start thinking with these situations, because if you have any doubts or issues or in the back of your mind that this is not the woman that you need to be laying down with because of these problems, then you need to stop. Because at a certain point, you have to be mature enough to think about these things, think about your future. Even if in that moment, you can still stop and slide on the hat. So it just does not fall on, even if it's a hot situation, or even if y'all rubbing nasties and, I just slid it in and shot up the club. At some point, you just have to be mature enough to handle these problems.
Hey, let me stop. Hey, hold on. Let me stop her ass right here real quick. Hey, man.
Stop her ass. What? Don't come for the smoke, sir.
Hey, let me stop. Let me stop your ass right here. Hey, let me stop your ass right here.
No, sir, but you can try it.
Let me stop your ass right here. It just be so good. You just
it ain't that good, sir. You want that?
You a damn lie.
Mama?
You silly.
You a damn lie.
That's your
Hey man, when you already in the ball game, man, it's hard to come out.
Don't complain about hitting a home run and you get this smoke.
But
don't complain about it. You know what you gotta do to protect yourself.
You see how the rules are jaded. Oh, we have to be more. We have to be more careful. We have to think about
and she should too, because y'all may be walking around here shooting up the clubs and having STDs. So a woman should protect herself just like a man should.
What you have to understand is the type of women that you're speaking about, they don't come to us in that fashion. They don't appear in that fashion. They come in like Decepticons. They lure you in. Oh, I'm not that type of girl. I'm not like that. You know, you can trust me. And they lure me
y'all
in.
are all intelligent men. Y'all know by now that you should not be falling for those games. I am not here for that. Falling for the coochie trap. Stop falling for the coochie trap. Y'all know better.
We can say that. We can say that verbally, but doing it is a whole.
Why y'all lying when all y'all supposed to want is the truth?
One second. It should be on the woman anyway if we go in raw. It should be on the woman because listen, if I'm going in raw and I say
it's now, on two parties. It takes a sperm and egg.
All I have to do, and I say now, pull it. She should be able to push me off with her hips like an ejector seat, so that way we both say, I'm like, nah, my muscles weak.
This nigga say an ejector.
We are not on Southwest, and the airbag is not gonna come out of the ceiling. I don't need you to stop.
Before I turn it over to words, Shay, have you ever just said, just put the head in? You ain't never told a man just put the head?
No.
I think the dude
you can't even because y'all can pre-ejaculate and some of them things is in there too.
Y'all not listening.
Words, don't words, don't say what you gotta say, bro.
I'm with Shay on that. Y'all men supposed to be leaders and y'all not listening.
Thank you.
Told y'all don't trust us.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you like you say.
I can always count on Rhea.
And so many other words. She say, "Man, don't trust us on that."
Shay, I'm agree with what you said.
Like I said, if you can't see yourself laying there making a baby, don't do it.
And I don't care. Yes, don't trust us.
I'm
a trap. It's a pussy trap. Man. And y'all know the type of people that be doing it. You know Shaniqua around the way. Y'all know her reputation.
I'll say this real quick, and I gotta jump off. I'll say this about. I agree with Shay. Men need to up their standards because everything that you hear chastises men for having standards. If you have standards, you choose better quality women. Not saying you're never going to deal with this, but it greatly reduces the risk.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, but you know what? Me and Anonymous, we talk about it.
Hey, man, no matter what caliber woman you get.
And that's why I said it doesn't exonerate it, and it doesn't mean it'll never happen. It just reduces it.
Right. And what I'm saying, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's called human nature.
I think it's the hood rats, though, man. I was
side boxes.
The thought boxes in the hood rats.
It depends. It's hood rats that will tell you to strap up.
Man.
It's hood boogers that will tell you to strap up.
It's women all calibers that do that. It ain't just the hood.
The corporate ones do it.
True.
Don't get
dress
caught.
up every day in the office.
Hey, it's the ones with the suit. Hey, with the power suits that go on and do the same thing too, man.
They dress up.
That's why you should wear a hood going in. Pull it out with an umbrella. If you could take one in the rain, you could take one to bed. You better put it on. Quit playing. That 18-year issue have to deal with somebody you don't want to deal with every day. You better strap up, and it may not even involve a kid. It could be STD. It could be them. It could be the package. You don't want it.
But you know what, though, man? Hey, this is an interesting topic. We can stay on, man, about this DNA. But to the brother who sent that in, man, we wish nothing but the best for you, man. And like Angie gave probably some of the best advice. Follow your heart. Do what your heart says. If your heart says go for it, then go for it. If you feel like you need to walk away, just walk away, man. Singer Ari Lennox was recently caught off guard on the podcast when the host asked her if someone was fucking her good right now. That's the name of the song. Was that the name of the song? I think someone is fucking me real good. She said that in one of her videos and stuff. And it caught her off guard, man. And she was just really shocked and she was pissed off. But she mentioned it in her comments and everything. So what y'all think about Mrs. Ari Lennox?
Fair question if that was her song.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Fair question if that was her song.
Why was she offended?
It was play onto the song topic.
Right.
I'm still like, I saw you walking in the rain. So are you still sitting in the rain? No,
Facts. I agree with Chris. Like, why are you offended, girl? You put it in the song title. Who not gonna play on that? Right. And it's an interview. You sit there and you opening yourself up for these type of questions during the interview. So why are we surprised?
Right.
She is fine.
Right.
She is she's beautiful, man. But it caught him off. But she got caught off guard during the interview and everything, and she was pissed, man.
All she had to do is say, "Yeah, he is," or something. Just play off on it. Yeah, right. He hit it good last night.
I'm waiting for it to happen, or she could say, "I'm waiting for it to happen."
Right. He hit it good last night. Go buy the single.
Right.
That's it. It was on Podcast and Chill. South Africa. Yeah, it was on Podcast and Chill, man.
But see, that's another thing within our community that, well, not just our community, but the world, we got to stop doing. We got to stop playing so much defense. If you play more offense, then you see that that's a joke.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what they asked her in the song, because the song was mentioning getting fucked good and stuff, and she was like, "Why you ask me that? Whoa, I think you crossing the line." She said, "Oh my God, that's wild." She was offended, but if these are some of the lyrics in the song, I mean, we know in the entertainment business, we know sex sells. I mean, that's just bottom line. We know sex sells, and she is a sexy lady. So by her saying that just piques a lot of interest. Just like when Jill Scott did the thing with the microphone and everything, man.
Right.
Hey, it just sex sells, man.
But here's my thing with that. Sometimes I feel like it can go too far, because like, I got talent. Why do you have to rely on sex? And why is it just on the woman's side? The men don't rely on sex selling.
Yes,
you hear who? Where?
Every R&B artist ever.
No, not really. Not really. You don't hear about as much as
Hank has a song called "When We Fuck."
But that's a man. That sells good for a man because it's a man. But all you see is a woman being half naked on stage. That's a problem. Tank can stand there and choose to be fully clothed, or he could choose to be there with his shirt off. But he's there with his shirt, but he can choose.
Chris Brown, Tank, Jamie Foxx, they up there with no shirt on.
Genuine,
they're choosing to do that. I think it's a stronger choice on a dude to be shirtless versus a woman being out there and having to show almost all her booty on stage.
Hey, Shay, you remember when I said this? It comes with the territory. And if it's not your game, don't play.
Hey, DJ made a good point. DJ say, what about Usher? Usher, one of the main ones, and she made a valid point.
He's choosing, and he's choosing that.
If you don't want to be looked at as a sex object, don't be a female R&B singer.
Yeah, but
not necessarily. That is not true. That is not true. I got talent. I have the right to be able to put my stuff out there to where it can be sexy, and I don't have to show my whole cooch to get it out there, get it played.
Okay, and I'm gonna show you that double standard now. All right. Now, a man should be able to lay there and not make a baby.
Oh my goodness! Let's not even use that. That's not even the good example.
All she got to do is eject her seat. That's all she has to do.
Hey, DJ.
He's going to come down the hatch. Abort.
That is not even the same thing.
Hey, DJ, don't play defense.
That's not even the same level, sir.
Hey, West 10, what you finna say, West 10?
That you want it a certain way, that it don't go, that we say it don't go.
Yeah.
Wait, what now? I didn't understand that.
I said, can't you see that as a woman, you would like it to go a certain way that us men say it's not going that way?
I'm not understanding your context, but okay.
Meaning that the difference between a man and a woman and our thought process, it's a line in the sand right there.
I'm gonna read a comment from DJ on the comments. He says Sade don't talk about sex at all, and everybody loves her. Boom, she be fully clothed.
That's a she, man.
How come she don't?
Yeah. DJ, she
That's most definitely a she.
Hey, DJ be doing her thing.
She don't. It's how she
I'm
say
gonna tell
it.
you why she
It's
don't.
how she say it. She
Go
said
ahead.
it a different
I'm
way.
gonna tell you why she don't and can get away with it, because she one of the few that can actually sing. Like the woman that can't sing, they do that to compensate. You know, it's like Beyonce.
I will give you a little. I will give you that point. I will give you that point.
They use they sexy right, West 10, because
the whole damn stage every time
what does that chorus mean when she say love already broke my heart?
That's still not saying like good dick broke my heart. It's a total different
She got a
thing.
song called Bust It, and that's going too far.
Talking above children's head.
I'm just saying, for the most part, when you see Sade, she is classy, and even if she is talking about quote sex or whatever, it's still in a classy way. She's not talking about busting wide open. She's not standing in the
song. Bust It.
I'm not talking about Ari Lennox. I'm talking about Sade. I'm talking about Sade.
Hey,
She is just saying it a different way. It's worse.
But I'm saying when you see Sade, she is usually in a classy outfit, standing there just with a microphone, and she's not having to get butt naked to sell her music.
She don't have.
When you see Aaliyah didn't have to do that either, but she was fucking.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Yes, she did.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you who's another person, man. Tony Braxton, man. Tony Braxton is another one that her sexy just exudes and everything. And
Tony is not. Tony be out there with her booty out and everything else.
She always sad, man. She got them.
Tony has changed. She's out there in bodysuits and everything's kind of see-through, and but she has talent.
But she can sing though.
She can sing.
Tony
has been in the business long enough to decide if she want to be out there with her cooch or not. But
DJ is right. Tony Braxton is only naked when she feel like it. Damn it.
See, that's the
DJ,
thing.
I always feel like it because she always naked.
Break my heart.
Hey, you lousy bastards, man. If Tony Braxton asked to sing to y'all would let her come over and sing to y'all right now.
I got a you foul. Go sit in the corner, Wes. Go sit in the corner, sir.
What Wes say?
Time out.
What did he say?
I do it.
He said he got a mic for.
I knock her wig off.
Oh, who said that?
I knock her wig off, Mr. People's Champ up here.
I thought it was Wes.
Knock her
Ever said
spoons
it
loose,
needs to be
baby.
in the corner.
Hey, hold on, man. First of all, I just want to say shout out to Birdman, man. I ain't had nothing to do with what Chris Story talking about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Man, by the time I get done with Tony Braxton, she'll walk out with a quality wig. I'm gonna tell you that much.
Did he say shout out to
you? Go sit in the corner too, sir. You only been on one day. Go sit in the corner.
West 10 say shout out to Birdman. Boy, you stupid, man.
Trash. Tony Braxton wigs is trash.
Hey, I don't think, you know what? If it's part of the song, part of her lyrics, he just asked her a simple question. If you look at the little African guy, he a little geeky looking dude, man. I mean, hey, man, she should have got offended by that, man. She could have put a spin on it. But
she could have said she want to try anything.
Man, y'all know how that go, man. Y'all know
that would have choked him up if she would have said, "What you want to try?"
Oh yeah, he would have pre-came in his pants, man.
Right there on the spot.
Hey man,
I know freaks, man, in public, man. They had like everything so disrespectful. They goddamn, you close the door, you like, damn.
You know?
That'd be the quietest one. Goddamn. Boy, I tell you.
Hey man,
here in Greek. Is that
hey
Greek?
man, this was a new one, man. What's the name? Newark Police Officer Luis Santiago allegedly hit a man last Halloween that was walking on the shoulder of a highway. Then he put the body in the back seat and returned it to the scene of the crime almost 2 hours later after his mother strongly advised him to. What do you think should happen to him? What would you have done in that situation?
Second degree murder with conspiracy charges.
Hey, moving the corpse, man. I mean,
why second degree?
Second degree murder.
And
Second
he was
degree murder means you killed him. You didn't necessarily mean to, but then he tampered with evidence on the scene, which is conspiracy charges. He should have all that. That's 2025.
But that's the thing, though. He was a Newark police officer, man. That's the thing right there. He was a police officer, a Newark police officer.
So that could be murder one, premeditated, because you know what's going on. That you thought about what you would do in that situation.
Man, he hit and killed.
Why did he move the body?
He was intoxicated and on his cell phone when he struck the person walking on the side of the highway.
Was he in his personal car or his work car?
He was in his personal car. He was off duty at the time of the incident. He was not on duty. He was off duty at the time of the incident.
20 to 25.
Yeah, because I mean, if it was an accident, even if he was drunk and had to go to jail for that, it probably would have been better than him doing what he actually did. He would
have called the police some shit.
Hey, but
5 years by itself without the murder.
Hey, but like Anonymous and Words said earlier, man, it goes back to what they were saying earlier, man. It's a different set of rules for a different set of people, man. It's a different set of rules, man. I mean, he was a minority. He was of the Latin descent. But just by him moving the body, he was that intoxicated, and he hit somebody and struck and killed him. And she was a nurse. I called his cell phone when he struck and killed a nurse. He put her body in a car and dumped it back at the scene after taking it to his mom's house. Hey, should the mom be charged with that?
No.
Oh,
why would you charge them? No, she told him to go take it back. No.
So as a mom, should you have called the police?
If he didn't do it.
Hey.
Maybe.
You know what though? He created a bigger shitstorm for himself, because even if he would have just say he hit the body, and even when he went to his mom's house, if he would have left his mom's house and drove straight to the emergency room and say he was on the highway and he accidentally hit somebody and took her to the hospital, it would have showed that he tried. He made some form of some effort.
Or he could have just played the Good Samaritan and lied to say, I found this body on the side of the road. And didn't even, I mean, sad as it is, but he didn't have to turn himself in. He could have just said, I found this body on the side of the road and I want to bring her in, and then just left.
His car would have been found guilty as evidence on the car.
And
not if they didn't know that he hit her.
No, they didn't. Well, her DNA would be on the front, would be on the car. But like you said, if they didn't know he was the one that hit her, they wouldn't. Hey, and he could have took the car to the car wash the next day. All DNA is gone. But
your car paint matches your car and your registration, right?
Drove off and left. He shouldn't have stopped and went right to the car wash and washed it.
Your car paint goes with your car. So if it has fleckles of car paint that hit that woman, and when it's her, when they find her forensic evidence, is going to match it to your car and that car's registration.
Wow,
hey,
for real?
Well, they would have had cameras. They probably would have had cameras and pulled up the license plate
along with that model.
Hey man, DJ said because they police have training on what to do when they kill people, since they do it often. Yeah. And then she said, I would have called the police, because if you bring a body home with you, you're clearly unstable. That is so true though, man. If he got the nerve to swoop up I mean, this is the thing. This is my thing right here in a nutshell. He had the decency to pick her up and throw her in the car and take her to his house. He should have the decency to pick her up, put her in the car, and take her to the emergency room.
That's it.
But a couple of things with that. Yeah, but a couple of things with that. One,
that's where the second
like Chris said,
come from.
But they would have pulled up the license plate off the cameras. They have the cameras there, so they would have seen it. So they still could have matched it to his car regardless. So, you know, and with that, and
the biggest thing,
he was drunk. So he was drunk.
That's the biggest thing. The intoxication.
So that would have. So he could have picked it up just being drunk. Normally, if he was sober, he may not have picked up the body.
They killed it when he picked up the body. Even if he would have drove off without, that would have been one thing. A hit and run is one thing, but when he picked up the body and moved it from evidence, that tacked on 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
20. So he's 20 to 25 unless they put all them charges separate.
Now his attorney, Santiago's attorney, has denounced the claims alleging that although his client had been drinking, he was not on a level of intoxication or impairment. So I'm like, it doesn't matter. You the state's attorney go eat that claim alive, man. And the attorney also said the victim was dressed in a werewolf costume and walking on the dark stretch of Garden State Parkway, making her hard to see.
Sounds like an excuse to me, sir.
Yeah,
man, a werewolf outfit.
Right.
You move the body. You move the body.
You move the body. So you thought you was hitting. So you thought you hit a werewolf, and you get out the car.
And it's a person.
It's a person. Oh my God.
If you're not drunk and you are driving down the road, they're in dark clothes, and you accidentally hit this person, you pull over, wait for the police to come. They see that this person is in a dark outfit. You're not inebriated. Everything's fine. The visual is now see, you're probably not going to be convicted of a crime because everything you did fell in love with what you're supposed to do.
Right.
It was an accident. That person's on the side of the road, kind of walking on the street in dark clothes. You can't do nothing about that.
Especially if a dark stretch of road with no lights on it.
Right. And that's the thing.
Pick up a body and drive off, you committed a crime.
If he was, and see, that's the thing, though. And that's the thing, though. He
might have only got 5 years because he was drunk and did it.
Now a person can drink without being drunk and stuff, and still be impaired and still know what they're doing and everything, man. But DJ says, so you grab the werewolf. You gonna go on the side of the highway and just grab a werewolf. I mean, his attorney, man, is just gonna get him more and more time, man, because some of the stuff the attorney's saying is just
shut up. Yeah,
stupid,
shut up,
man.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, though. It also say he was on his cell phone when he struck and killed Damien Damu.
Wow.
So they put all these details just out in the world like that, like
on the phone.
On the phone.
Shut up. Move the body
on the phone. Intoxicated. Move the
Mama
body.
Needs to tell him goodbye now. Mama needs to fix him that last dinner.
I'll take away my 25 years. He's not coming home
at all.
He's not coming back.
Kiss Mama bye-bye. Eat that last plate of beans and go on walk down to the prison, honey. It's over.
Oh,
he may be eligible for parole after 30.
That was crazy, man. So man, shout out. Hey, I ain't gonna say shout out.
Get you a Snickers bar on the way or something, cause
man, my condolences go to Damien Demka's family and everything, man, because
I just got a question though. Why are you out in a werewolf costume? I just really want to know.
It was on Halloween.
It was Halloween.
Halloween. It was last Halloween.
Okay, I had questions. I'm like, what you doing out in the costume? In a wolf costume.
It was in Halloween. It was on Halloween. Yeah, it made me think too. What the hell are they doing out in the werewolf outfit?
Could have been a fuzzy party.
Hey, Meatloaf, rest in peace, Meatloaf and Louis Anderson, man. Louis Anderson, man. Hey, what y'all think about? Hey, Louis Anderson was, man. He was he was underrated as a comedian, man. Louis Anderson was a really funny guy. I'm just gonna tell you this, man. Louis Anderson and Coming to America, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now I'm washing lettuce. Now I'm washing lettuce. In a few months, I'll be on fries. And then I'll make assistant manager. And that's when the big bucks start rolling in.
Yeah.
Man, and them guys, man, man. Hey, Meatloaf, man. Everybody remember Meatloaf?
I do remember him.
I ain't talking about meatloaf and mashed potatoes and no sweet potatoes and nothing. You motherfuckers like, oh yeah, I remember meatloaf. My cousin used to make some meatloaf. My old lady used to make meatloaf.
Meatloaf, my favorite meal.
Oh my goodness.
Meatloaf and macaroni and cheese. You want to get to my heart? I just told you the route.
Hey, what you say? That's the route, huh? Meatloaf
That's
and
the
mac
route.
and cheese.
Meatloaf and
Huh?
mac and cheese.
Man. But for those who don't know, man, Meatloaf was from Black Eyed Peas, wasn't he?
Man, and I had 4 days a week.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. He was a rock star.
He was a young rocker.
He was his own rocker.
Yeah, he bite the head off something too? I know that's
No,
Ozzy
that's
Osbourne.
That's
but
Ozzy,
didn't he bite something or do something on stage that he was known for?
Probably
I can't
smoke
remember.
crack or cocaine.
That part too, but yeah.
He was
And
big.
he
in
did
drugs back in the day.
something. What did he do? I'm gonna look it up right
Hey,
quick. But
Meatloaf was a rocker, man.
Yeah.
Totally, dude.
Hey man, but yeah, Grammy winning his name was Marvin Lee Aday. 74 years old, man. What you say?
He can legit sing.
Yeah, he can throw down, man.
How old
Wasn't he in some Broadway shows too?
74. Yes, he was in some Broadway musicals as well. He was 74 years old, man.
Yeah, he had one of the best-selling hard rock albums of all times, Bat Out of Hell.
Uh-huh. And that's what he did, Shay. He bit the head off a bat on one of his shows.
No, that was Ozzy Osbourne that bit the head off.
What?
He thought it was fake. He thought it was somebody's supposed to throw a fake bat up there for him to bite it, but somebody in the crowd had a real bat. He caught the real bat, bit the head off, thinking it was rubber, and it was actually a real bat. And he has that picture holding with the blood coming down the side of his mouth.
Hey,
man.
That's disgusting.
It's supposed to be part of the show. But
them bats got rabies or some shit. I would have been scared of the world.
Yeah.
Hey man, hey, been super scared, man. Super duper scared, man. Hey man, then last thing, man. This wasn't on our topics, man. But this was one, man, that I found just so crazy, man. Oakland County, Michigan, man, woman. Her name is Laura Spears. She found a $3 million lottery prize in her spam folder. She found a $3 million lottery prize. Laura Spears can attest to that. She discovered $3 million in her winnings. The lucky winner had purchased a Mega Millions ticket on the Michigan Lottery website on December the 31st, 2021. New Year's Eve. She matched 5 numbers to win $1 million, plus had the mega multiplier, which was 3. So that times that $1 million times 3. She saw it. She saw it on Facebook, the jackpot. So she never got into her account and checked. The Michigan Lottery, she finally checked her spam, and I was looking for a missing email from someone, so I checked my spam folder, and then boom, there it was. She said I couldn't believe what I was reading, so I logged into my lottery account, reset my password, confirmed that I really won $3 million. What y'all think, man, about that, man?
Wait, so she bought a ticket
online. She purchased it online, but she never checked it. She forgot her login password, and just so happened she was looking for an email. Went back in to look for the email and saw the email from the Michigan lottery people saying that you won. And then she went in and saw logged in, and it showed she won $3 million.
Hurry up and go get your money, girl.
I'm checking my spam folder right now.
Okay, hurry up and go get your money.
Hey man, that's crazy though, man. Hey.
All right, that's a quick way to boost your online sales too by the lottery.
It is, because you got people that play lottery online, man, and that a lot of people win online instead of going to these stores and everything, especially with the pandemic that was going on. People can go online and play their lottery numbers and be sitting in their underwear, sitting in the privacy of their own home.
Right.
Yep.
So man, hey,
because you want to go.
That's it. So shout out to this lady, man. Shout out to the Lord Spirits, man.
That's why the jackpots have been big. Have you noticed that they've gotten huge, like close to $600 million?
And Auntie Laura went and got their prize on January the 20th. I'm gonna call Auntie Laura to see how she doing and everything.
Oh, Auntie.
Everybody say if I was to win $600 million, you know what I would do? Like, people always say they would quit their job. I'm most definitely not quitting my job, but I don't know if I can make it 2 weeks. I don't know if I'll make it out. I might end up getting let go. Like, because you know how free. You know how free you are with $6 million in the bank. You can say whatever the fuck you feel like saying and not have to worry about nothing. I'm gonna be rude at nobody, but I'm always gonna tell the truth.
Hey, right. I told my wife, I say, if I won $10 million or $20 million in the lottery, she said, "You gonna quit, ain't you?" I said, "Nope, I'm gonna have them fire me so I can get my unemployment." She said, "You hella petty, man." I gotta get mine. I want all of it. I want every last. I want my unemployment benefits. Give it to me.
You got a whole new attitude when you have a ton of money in the bank. I wouldn't quit, but my attitude sure would change. Be like, look, I don't need this job no way. Now what you gonna do?
I'm gonna be free. Let somebody call in. Like, man, I can't even say how I would go about my phone. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. You
look at Shay Booger. Shay Booger sounded like Pam on there. I don't need this job. My man got 2 jobs.
Okay, right. That sounds like my ex-wife.
Hey man, that is too funny, man. Hey man,
my ex-wife was always quitting the job.
You got this, baby. I know you got me.
Yeah, she know you gonna hold it down, man. Hey man,
you quit again. You quit another one. Okay,
right. But you stepped up, Chris. Is that what you did?
What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do?
He don't got no other damn choice, man.
You got this, baby. I know you got me.
Hey, he ain't got no other choice, man. That dude ain't got no other choice, man. Hey man, it's been a great episode, amazing episode of Just Talking to You. My man West 10 graced us with his presence for 2 weeks in a row, man. We appreciate you, West, man, jumping on with us, man. Hey, man, that's what
we invite me, man. Appreciate the invite.
Man, you know the invite all the time for you, brother. You can come on anytime
West.
you want.
Look at Philly coming in.
Look at my man Philly, late as hell. Hey, my man Philly D in the place to be, baby.
Philly coming in to say hi and bye at the same time.
Hey, my man Philly D, man. Hey, but check us out next week. We're gonna drop a video and everything, man. We're gonna do what we gotta do, man. But in the meantime, between time, man, we're gonna check y'all out next week, man. We out.
I love y'all.